PL opens Thursdays, right?
Yes. PL does open Thursdays.
Okay.
So PL will be open tonight at 11.
I just every Thursday I will attempt to host lobby if people are willing, because the admin team agreed that we would host for 2 days, and if we can't find somebody, or if we can't host that day, we find somebody to replace us.
Yeah.
And my day is Thursdays, so I make sure I stick to my commitments.
I've been excitedly trying to come as many times as I can.
I'm actually waiting on 2 models to get done, so that way I can drop these NPC. Technically, they're characters that I'm gonna play outside of it, but they're also mission givers. So
Quest giver. I might depending, I might either give some. I might try and talk to Oblivious about giving some quests for Aegis. Not sure if I'll give them
I'd be
to
willing to
Aegis
DM and run
or
them. Yeah.
yeah. I might give some because I might have Quill run some because Quill
Still
needs
want to run
things.
some space pirate stuff? I have my space pirate prepping.
Space pirate stuff, poggers.
Yeah, other planet missions. Fog.
Fog. And we've got the other stuff coming up
NPC
soon.
Models. The secret stuff.
My the stuff for Quill would be really simple stuff though. It would be just like research missions and gathering stuff missions and escort missions.
Yeah, we have another gathering mission being set up soon too. It's just
So
depends on Brim.
Kind of simple stuff. Not a lot of combat. Mostly because that's what I'm more capable of running. What year is it? Hey, Quill used to give quests. Nobody accepted them. He's still waiting on those fucking red amantha mushrooms.
Gotta bring in some portabellas.
Need some portabellas.
I can't wait for him to finally get those, and all he does is like go into his kitchen and start making fettuccine.
He's been waiting for so long.
I've been waiting for the perfect. Yeah.
You know how long I've been waiting for the perfect ingredient? My Chemical X. My Chemical X. Oh god, it's like My Chemical Romance, but Powerpuff Girls. I just want you to know, this is exactly what I did at work today, pretty much. Is just sit and talk. So I'm dying.
Oh, no.
My ADHD brain cannot handle doing nothing. They did get the wood for the dorms.
Where's Yuri right now?
I don't know.
Hang out with Catbat.
I don't know. I have a plan. I have a plan.
Yeah.
I want someone to get Calliope a Switch that has Stardew Valley, and I want Calliope to get addicted to it, and then get gamer eyeballs.
Oh my god.
And just be sitting, like, have BB come in and he's sitting in the room and everything's dark and he's sitting in a corner and the only light that's in the room is shining on his face from the Switch as he's playing Stardew Valley, and they're just like, okay, Calliope, we need to go outside. No, but my crops. my crops.
My crops will wither. I can't wait. I can't wait to. I'll do it. I'll buy it. I'll buy him one if he decides to.
My
Because
crops.
Zeke's getting into games
My
via
crops.
Percy made him addicted to an old classic video game stuff. So he's been playing Mega Man,
Also,
or as he likes to call it, Run Jump Shoot Man.
she's very sicky. Oh no, I'm sad. I'm sad he's feeling sicky. Apparently that's where Yuri is. He's feeling sick.
Oh no.
When I like the theory is because Calliope saw a farm, like a little garden at next Calliope arc. Calliope gets gamer neck. What the fuck? He saw a little garden at the festival, and he wants to have nature again because he's been stuck on the station for so long, because he was molting for so long. So because he wants to garden and he can't really garden on the cathedral, just give him Stardew Valley and then he can garden and then he'll get addicted. Because he's never played a video game before.
I'm gonna start him off with what Zeke has, which is basically like an old 3DS.
Give him Rune Factory 2.
No, we gotta start you off with Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon! Harvest Moon, Rune Factory 2, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing a little less so. There's not farming in it, but well, the new one has farming in it.
I can't wait for you to stress out about bells and just be we find you holding it with your feathers and you're just like, I can't play and I can't. If I can't play the game, I can't hit the pause menu, and now I'm in more debt.
I'm in more debt.
Calm down.
It's
you haven't saved. No, calm down. You haven't saved yet. I'll turn it off and you can.
It saves automatically.
You activated that? Oh, that's the first trick. You'll learn about that later. Not to do that. I can't wait for Rossetti to get mad at you.
Animal Crossing always saves automatically.
You can turn off the function.
What? What?
Yeah.
You can turn... My whole life is a lie. My whole life is a fucking lie. My whole life is a fucking lie. What is this? Oh, it's Zao. Why would Zao like to join?
Or is that save data backups? Does that delete your backups?
It's okay if I invite Zao. Or you know what? I'll go to them. If anything.
Well, they requested off me too, so.
Oh, well, I'll invite them.
I haven't seen any request things, but we'll see.
My turnips are gonna go bad soon.
Oh no.
My turnips are going to go bad soon. I can't use it. I don't have fingers. I can't hold the stylus.
It's like, actually, I hate to tell you, but because you're on the station and we rotate around differently, a day's passed already, so your turnips did expire about 4 hours ago. Just
fetal position bear.
Back fully into the bird. Just bird on the floor. I'm gonna take the switch from you so you don't crush it. I'm gonna leave it on your nightstand. Have a good rest of your night.
He just turns into a little bear fetal position. Next Calliope arc. Calliope becomes a gamer.
I feel really bad for what I have introduced them to. Was not my intention. I thought they were gonna have fun.
Calliope learned he can socialize without socializing, and now he's having too much fun.
Oh no, I can't wait for them to learn the cliche, like, trope habits of actually, like, getting to know people and thinking that that's how it works.
Oh my god.
I saw you guys were just the two of you, and I felt bad. I wanted to say hi. Yes, this is the new rat model. Look at it. It has little running animation.
Show me your little plippy plappies. Let me show me your little plippy plappies. Let me come under. Let me come under. I'll look at your little plippy. Oh, look at those little toes. Ooh, I love those little toes. They're so cute. Oh, the little toes.
Oh my goodness.
I love them. I love it. Little baby. They're so fuzzy.
Oh yeah, check this out. So I found out how to do floats. Hang on, how do I open that menu again? 1 second. Why can't I open my...
Studios have a fake version of the
I
game.
can't remember desktop stuff. Oh, there it is. I just hit the wrong button. Okay, so check this out. I can become an RGB gaming mouse.
RGB gaming rat!
Become chaos rat.
So it has a hue shift slider, and then I have a couple different colors. I accidentally made its eyes glow in the dark, but it works out.
Do you have a Hemi?
Get a Heiko's...
Do you have a Hemi?
You have a red rat. Can I...
A Hemi rat. They're the white. They're the white rats with little red eyes.
You mean these?
They have a little nose, little brown spot on their nosy.
I don't have one with a brown spot, but I can make one really easy. This is a public model, by the way, if you want it. People just need a rat for some reason.
I will borrow the rat. Rat again.
Rat.
Oh, rat again.
Also, it has fizz bones, so if people pat your head, that you're...
Yeah, I noticed.
The whiskers have fizz bones, and the tail has fizz bones.
Oh, I jump so big. I jump so high. Wee. Wow. I love it. It has expression.
It has an invisible toggle, a nose wiggle toggle. There's a collar for when Marge has one. And then it has eye closes. There's one for just keeping the eyes closed, and then there's a blink toggle. Oh yeah, the collar is for ones that Marge has trackers on, but it works for just general VRCRP. And it's desktop. I'm on desktop right now, so it's desktop friendly.
I am going to favorite the rat.
A lot of my roleplay devolves into rats, so...
That's great.
I need to make a cat as well. So we got Anne's cat on the spaceship, so I should make a tabby cat model if someone wants to play Zanya. We call her Zanya, but her full name's Lasagna.
We don't have a height change.
She's a tabby.
Lasagna. We don't have a height jump height change. It's just you can jump 2 times. No, I don't.
Have you seen Marge's new model?
Well, maybe it does.
She looks more and more like a cryptid each day.
Marge, yes.
So proud of her.
Okay,
this is Metaverse Marge.
Do you want ants, baby? Because that's how you'll get ants.
Her hair got even more crazy.
Appropriate.
Yep.
The crazier she looks, the more and more she reminds me of a Guilty Gear character.
Do you want to?
By little.
Do you want to see modern day Caro?
Yes.
You're gonna be.
Show me the girl.
You're gonna be really surprised. It's exactly the same.
I like surprises. Oh, okay.
It's exactly the same.
That's fine. She is. Here's the thing, though. She's an amazing design. So good. Oh, I never saw the little Froggo in your hood. I never saw the little Froggo in your hood. That's so good.
He's my little friend.
I guess your stream can't really see it. Your stream can't really see it because it's behind. Oh, you made it so you can grab it. Yes. It just. I don't think your stream can see it, but it just sits in her hood when she's not using it. I know, it's so good. I kind of have that. I can't really show it well on desktop, but I have a toggle to put AI in my hand, and his tail has fizz bones, so he wiggles a little bit.
Chumby boy.
He's so wiggly.
Yes.
Look at this boy. Look at him wiggle.
I needed something to put on her shirt, and I saw the meme, and I'm like, yes. Oh, hang on. So there's an alt color version that's all black, but read the t-shirt.
Not unless you got ones.
It's even funnier because she's asexual, so it's just like, yes.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, she has an alt color form.
I need to update this model just because I want her to have a cuter outfit. But I'm lazy.
Can you even go cuter?
Yes, absolutely. I can go full Harajuku.
Definitely. Yeah.
Did I tell you that I have all the files from Shiny Nikki?
Yes, you did.
Yes. Let me know if you're looking for anything, and I'll send you what I got.
I have to look through Shining Nikki. But right now, this is like,
I don't know
this
the
pales
names of
in
everything,
comparison
so.
to true Decora fashion.
Yeah, you need more. Actually, I think when I was looking through the files, Shiny Nikki has a bunch of little accessories. I'll try and sort through them.
Yeah,
and
so far she does
like
have a lot.
Unnecessary amount of
She has
daggles.
she's got like some hairpins, but she doesn't have enough. She could have more. Look at all this free realty.
It could be more.
Free real estate.
Free real estate.
I also need to make a bunch of big pins for my Ita bag. And buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to update these to Fizzbones because they'll work better now. Because Fizzbones you can restrict where they go.
Ah, yes, good.
Yes, good. Much better. But the shoes have to stay. The shoes are perfect. They're perfect shoes. But they could be frog based. I could retexture them so that they're frogs.
Exactly.
I can also give her really cute Crocs. Because I know some really cute Crocs that I could give her.
Ooh.
And Crocs might fit her.
Call them Croaks.
Croaks.
Call them Croaks.
Croaks. Oh!
Croaks.
And Biker is going to be like, what the fuck is that? Get
what
that.
What are those? They're my Croaks.
These are my Croaks.
They're riveting.
They make her feel happy.
Yes. You can go even further beyond. Caro isn't really a yandere.
I mean, you don't have to fit a niche. You can just make a character who's just a little, like, screwy, and they just don't fit 100% into, like, a set niche.
Technically, the personality niche she kind of has is a little closer to Kudere. At least personality-wise. But she has a little bit of, like, violence in her. But she doesn't have violence towards somebody who would be interested in her lover, so she's not a yandere.
Yeah, she's not obsessed.
Yeah, she's not obsessed and she's not possessive. She's more kudere because she doesn't express emotions very outwardly unless she is very happy or very sad. It takes a lot of emotion for her to show any emotion. And even then, it's kind of muted.
One of the glorious thing about the little group we have now. Yeah. Everyone's a little crazy. We got Marge, whose craziness is just, I don't even know how to define it. She's just kind of screwy. You got Yarrick, who's the crazy Russian guy. We have MJ, who is a multiple personality, just kind of crazy. We got Ken, who's not really crazy. He's just kind of a furry. Which is mostly a joke. But we got... Please no, I'm not saying that being a furry makes you crazy. I'm poking fun at the character. But he's the most sane out of anyone. And then we're gonna have Caro. And then we're gonna have Biker. So they'll just be Can and Biker, the two most like sane people, and a bunch of other people who are just kind of bonkers. A little loony.
Nobody accidentally self-detonates everyone else.
I've got my poison nail. And I'll get him.
Yeah.
You disrespect me.
Yeah, I've been trying to... So hang on, I was typing up ideas on how skills can be used, and I haven't had a chance to do a survey on the specifics of this. It'd be easier to do in a meeting because it's not one of those things that we should have to wait several days on, I think. So we might have to do a meeting over the next couple of weeks to decide on small things. I typed up my idea for how poisons will change.
Poggers?
So I decided that poisons should probably be a sub-skill of intelligence.
That makes sense.
But you can also work on creating antidotes and resistances to poisons, because if I do more like element-based enemies too, then there'll probably be enemies that try to use poison.
Yeah.
And because you're an intelligence character, if you research something, you can also craft it. So my idea is intelligence characters, they aren't as good at crafting everything, but they have more varied ability to craft things. So you won't just be able to make poisons, but you can probably just learn to craft other stuff too. Including like medicines probably, because a lot of poisons
basically, like,
are turned into medicines. So
she can make a lot of things. Like, she can make poisons really well, but she can make other things a little bit as well. They're just not as good as the poisons.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's my idea of how to change it. As for poisons, I'm trying to think. They'll probably be not super effective when it comes to taking down random enemies, because you pretty much will take them down quickly before the poisons take a hit. But I'm thinking about doing missions where you might have to take someone out without it being obvious, or if you're fighting a large boss, there's poisons do bonus stuff against them. I'm trying to think of better ways to enact it.
So there's multiple types of poisons. It depends on the poison. Most poisons in a normal combat scenario would count as like a debuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like
debuffs.
Because poisons don't just kill people; they also do other things. Like
I actually did write debuff and just didn't look at it.
Yeah. So like those are like things that are similar to anesthetics. Stuff that makes you loopy.
Or like paralysis, or like sleep poisons.
Sleep poisons. Things will make you drowsy.
If you need to sedate someone.
Yeah. A lot of it is debuffs, but there's also things that will kill you slowly or quickly.
Yeah.
Nothing will kill you instantly.
And there's also medicines that are based off poisons. So let me also type up medicines here.
Based off of my sleeves, I can also just feed people a bunch of Tide Pods.
Please, you're really so powerful. That's a power to go further. Oh my gosh. What if you just have the ability to just pull out a Tide Pod and then just shove it in someone's mouth?
I can make a froggy Tide Pod.
A frog Tide Pod? Yes. Just like, it's
just like, here, you want a piece of candy?
I feel like it'd be a good meme, but just like while you're killing someone, just for the extra insult to injury, just shove a Tide Pod in their mouth.
They're just like...
It'd be even funnier if you have those weird, like...
A Tad Pod.
What?
Hey, you want a croak?
A Tad Pod! It's a Tad Pod!
Yeah! Dave! Oh my god! You genius! A Tad Pod. It's a Tad Pod. Oh my god.
It's a Tad Pod.
It's a Tad Pod. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a beautiful way to...
during her time of the month. It's a Tad Pod.
What the fuck?
Oh, you just need to have a huge list of frog and amphibian-based puns that she can say. Oh my god.
Potentially,
Glorious.
Sir Fantasies. That's possible. Carol might be joining something. We'll have to see. Oh, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
So yeah, I also wrote medicines in as something you can craft, since there's a lot of medicines that, like, you're not full-blown medical. You can't like stitch up someone who's been stabbed. But like,
I can just make things for medical to use.
Yeah. We also have MJ, who is an herbalist, and aside herbalism is probably just a sub-skill of medicine, so we actually do in fact have a medic now, which is nice. So you'll probably be working with her. You got the person who's good with plants, which includes poisons, and the person who's good with frogs, which includes poison. No, that is Sugi.
Oh! I wasn't there for Sugi's character, so...
Yeah, she was in the Fallen, and I think she, after you stopped going as much, she's then appeared. So
we can have a froggy pond and garden. Hello!
Yes.
Hello, I uploaded the shirt, as you can see.
Miriam, how come we aren't friends yet? I'm friending you right now.
I don't know. I thought I had fixed that the last time I saw you, but
I thought so too.
not.
We're just
Wee.
I just turned stream around, so give me 1 second. Let me turn that out for you.
Wee.
No worries.
Wee.
I came in here because I saw it was just the two of them, and I was working on making sure I got the rat model fixed, because I made the rat far too big.
Understandable.
Carol does need a real pet frog. She could have brought some of the frogs with her.
I mean, it's okay. We can get store-bought frogs. Plus, I don't
We
know
can get store-bought
if we're really
frogs.
gonna have a good way to... Oh, holy shit. You know what? We could probably keep a couple frogs on the ship.
Keeping frogs is not as complicated.
I told you they changed it, and it's like
so
it's
weird.
sleek, but also
Because right
tiny.
now
I
we're
had to
just
make mine,
bumming it in the
like, 3 sizes
spaceship.
larger.
Hang on, they're very loud in my ear.
Yeah, I made
Right now
mine
we're just bumming it in the spaceship because we haven't decided on what we're gonna do for a base. So what I'm thinking is we bum it in the spaceship till we have like 10 people, and then it's kind of too many people to bum in the spaceship, and then we decide.
Well, so
I need to talk.
all you really need for frog tending is like a terrarium. It's like taking care of a lizard, but you know, you need moisture and stuff.
Yeah, the only thing is I think we're gonna need an upgraded water tank for the ship, because right now we want to grow plants as well.
I mean,
which will need water anyway.
Caro at least has probably been staying somewhere for now. But Caro might have frogs there.
It's a great update, but it's gonna...
Yeah, I imagine there's very little keeping Caro from having frogs in some way, shape, or form.
I have my little frog.
I'm just thinking we might as well.
Yeah, I haven't.
We'll have to buy an upgraded water tank for the ship at this rate, which is going to be fine. We'll either buy it, steal it, or find some other way to get it, one way or another.
Yeah.
But for base-wise, my plan is for us to wait till 10 members. And then by the time we have 10 members, hopefully I've been talking to the people who are the leads of the different districts, so we know which districts it's okay for us to settle in. And then we'll figure out then, based on in character, what's available to us, and make a decision then on what our base will be.
Well, you know where it's really not safe right now? The Waterfront District.
District 0? The Waterfront District, by the time we get 10 members, I'm wondering if the zombies will handle. Because the thing is, there's going to be a lot of open, real estate there.
We're working on that. We're working on that.
I know you're working on that. We actually were considering helping with the zombie thing, because we have a spaceship, so we can help with transportation and stuff. Because we have the ability to just fly around as need be, we might be able to work with people in groups on a... Yep, so... Yeah. We were floating a lot of different ideas on ways to make money and make alliances right now. And that's one of the reasons that I'll be going to Lotus, is to see if I can help find work for us. Because right now we just need money and we need growth.
Yeah.
Because we need to make sure we have an established income so we can afford, fuel for the ship. And food.
Yeah. One moment. Rock!
No missions until we're a little more settled.
Storm would like me to tell you to eat food.
Sucks.
I have eaten. I'm currently working on my stomach not turning, but I will eat when I get hungry again.
They have eaten, Storm.
I eat and have water.
When was the last
Yeah,
time?
I eat and have water.
I know. I have water next to me.
You
I've been
have
drinking
water
it.
and food?
Take a sippy.
I've been a
I do.
muffin.
Did you eat it?
Been a grape.
Yes. I had a
Yes.
kiwi and I had Ovaltine because I'm so anxious lately. I have a hard time eating, but I'm fine.
That is
having
still
liquids,
nutrient.
So I'm drinking.
The only problem I have
Yes,
is
that's
like
why I
these
have
little
it, because
clipping
I'm very
areas, which I
nutrients.
thought I dealt with, but I didn't. Hello. I love their little socks. They're so cute.
I would totally heat up the rest
Look
of
at
my
the
food
googly
if I
eyes.
eat it, but I don't know.
Love it. I love
I
it.
heard you say socks, and I was looking on the hooves. Like, you have hoof socks?
You want to see something? You want to see something great?
Yeah. Oh, lovely. I don't have this one on. I don't have the crying on this one. I have the crying on the other one. I still have the blush though.
Toggle now. It's not.
I really
We're
should
animated,
use this
though.
on more models,
Right.
but I only put it on this one because I needed this one to be like very obvious that she was
I
crying
noticed
because you
the
can't
model.
see her.
Is it?
Like
Her
How is
eyes.
it? Is it meshes or is it?
It's animated. mesh.
It's animated. It's animated meshes. It's not
animated
a particle.
meshes.
It's
It's not a
animated
particle.
meshes.
It's animated meshes.
I could probably figure out how to do it, but it sounds like a lot of work for a toggle I won't use very often.
Well,
which is shocking because you'd imagine
this
Marge
one,
would cry a lot more.
this is actually just a
need
prefab
this.
from Booth.
Go ahead. It should be
Yeah,
public.
it is. It's prefab.
Oh no, I need to get the model for this because I need to remove the tail. Basically, I need a scrying stone eyeball thing, and this is like.
Oh
already...
yeah, it's just a model from Final Fantasy XIV that I retextured.
Bun.
I thought you were asking me something for a second.
No. Sorry, Zal.
You know what's better than buns?
I'm like what? What? I'm right here. What do you want?
So I figured out how I can check my Genasi model in certain works, and I just have to make sure I open my avatar menu beforehand, and then I'll know if her hair actually shows up. So like, what happens if no, it looks the same. Because in certain worlds it won't show up at all.
It shows up in the mirror for me, but
it does.
Oh,
that's weird. Now it doesn't show up.
Oh,
it doesn't show up. It's so weird. I don't see it looking at you, but I see it in the mirror.
There. That's so weird. I thought I fixed that. Never mind.
That is a weird problem, and I don't know what to suggest because I've never.
It's because it's a mochi shader. I probably got a message Advocat because he's the one who gave it to me. So probably just interrogate him.
Mochi shade. That's his gun is using.
Yeah.
Hatsu
Well,
Miku
it's the
colorful
water
stage.
shader
I don't know what that is.
Mochi. So.
Okay, I had a funny idea.
I've only had Bean for 2 weeks.
It's probably
to kill everyone in this room. And then
so for a source of magic, what if they just find like a really magical rock just while like chilling in the sewer, and then just use some like tape and just tape it to their bubble wand, and that's how they get magic.
Yeah.
Yes,
little duct tape picks it right up.
Either that or you gotta.
I want
find
tape
some-
fixes everything.
I have a really good idea.
Yeah.
Or they eat a magic rock. Just eat something they find, and that gives them the magic power.
Their stupid little mouth.
You don't clean the pinto beans, and you end up eating a magical rock that was mixed in.
So for their magical girl transformation, what if I just have a bean grow their head?
Yes, yes.
It's like magical sparkles, fancy shading, and then pop.
Hang on, you need a sound effect. I have a sound effect that'll be perfect for that. Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Oh my gosh, they eat a magical bean. They eat a magical seed or bean or.
I know Miku. I just don't know colorful stage.
Magical beanstalk.
I used to use a Miku avatar.
Fuck out of here.
Magical beans.
So
to make a
technically, this is
magical
what I
bean.
used to sound like when I was playing Ribbon originally. So if that's what you're concerned
it's like
about,
such a simple
yeah, I
idea.
used to do this voice, and I used to be a little green, little
I
ribbony
also-
bean,
I
but I
also
don't
want
play
a
that
magical girl
character
with a
very much
crowbar.
anymore.
Please give me that.
Yeah. What?
Oh. I'm not like a huge Miku fan. I like Vocaloid songs.
The characters on the expressions on this avatar are so good.
Love them. We love being in this house.
In this house, we appreciate beans.
I'm kind of glad my asthma is kicking up because it makes me sound sick, and that's kind of what I need BB to sound like.
Miasma?
My asthma.
Oh no, she's got the miasma.
My asthma.
Miasma?
Asthma.
Asmar. Yeah, Lila.
My
Oh my gosh! I just realized you can have the little sprout pop out of their head, and the more powerful they get, the sprout slowly turns into a bud and then a flower. You just be like a Pikmin.
Yes.
Gun.
The little sprout turns into like a little flower.
Do the transformation, you just pull it out.
And he's like, ow.
Oh. Look, I can fix you. I love that fucking kid. Fucking Bean got the gat.
Did you fire yesterday while you were at Meat Rack the other day? You got there late. But were you shooting into the air?
No.
Somebody was firing while I was talking.
No, I wasn't there yesterday.
Outside and I saw Bean. Not yesterday. Was it Saturday? Day before that.
No, Bean never fired in the air. Bean got mad at somebody who fired in the air. Bean actually knows gun safety.
Okay.
There's my axolotl on this side. I see it now.
Right there.
Yes. Yes, I haven't gotten a chance to look yet.
There's my good soup. And my mochi.
Look, I even dimmed down the colors of my tattoos.
I know. I hate it. It makes me sad.
They're so dim now. They're so dim now.
You shouldn't have. You should have used better detergent when you put your character through the wash. It won't run your colors.
That's the whole point.
Did you use Tide Pods?
So you can see it.
They're like slightly faded.
Tide Pods.
Yeah,
Tad Pods.
She's not doing great.
Tad Pods.
Tad Pods.
Tad Pods.
Tid.
Come together to make alternates, which are tid pods that suddenly make your bus grow bigger for a few hours.
I'd love to give that to a guy character and see how they react.
It's like we need to do a honeypot mission. What do you mean? We have to dress the part. Here, take this.
Oh God, Yara,
we're going undercover.
Yeah,
we're all going undercover. What was the anime where the guys have to dress up as girls because it's their punishment in the mafia? Or the yakuza? I can't remember the name of it. That basically.
Honestly, probably the only person who would really care would be Kian. He'd be embarrassed, but the other guys joining would probably just put up with it. Or just not care.
The hottest, so that way he can't be mad, because it's like...
Hey, I've already started working on a male bell. Man, I don't care. My character's got boobs. I don't care. I'll do it. Dick scrolls are a thing.
Mage hand on modified spell. That's all.
Stop. We're not going back into this topic. Shut the fuck up.
I still need to
blood
finish the
magic
bugs in hyper realistic Winnow for when she inevitably loses her powers.
Oh no, not the bunny. It makes me think of Princess Tutu.
It's like a really fucked up Princess Tutu.
Yeah, that's kind of what it makes me.
I guess Princess Tutu
is
fucked
up.
It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it was kind of fucked up. Like,
what do you mean? I was like, yeah, that's a dark. Yeah, it got twisted.
Princess Tutu is.
If Bean makes bubbles in their blood, they will die.
About the problems, they just pull out a shotgun and blast each other's heads off. So it's still more fucked up, but it's not. It's more fucked up.
So
it's fucked up enough.
A splash of Magical Girl Raising Project. That's all.
No! No! Cease and desist.
That was the one where the first one to die was the sleeping one, right? Was that the one?
So we created 12 of you. Only one of you can remain unless all of you die. Come on.
That was the anime. The powers were interesting. The plot was interesting. It was just a watch cute, it was just the we just created this anime so people can watch
murder each other.
That's literally it. But it's just
unnecessarily slaughter each other.
See this kid? They're 6, but in their magical girl form, they look like they're teenagers, so it's okay. And it's just
oh yeah, where one of the magical girls is a boy too.
Okay, that I was fine with. It was the fact that they were using kids that were in preschool.
Yeah, I felt bad for the boy because it was It's very nice, but now it's like you gotta murder to keep your secret kind of deal.
And it was just like, oh, I like this character. I know they're gonna die horribly. Like, there's literally nothing sacred. Like, they killed pregnant people. They killed everything.
Yeah,
like, I'm just watching, like,
no.
I am only like it because, you know, the characters are interesting, but I don't like the plot at all whatsoever. Like, you could have done something way more interesting.
I
It's
enjoy the
same thing
stories
that
for
happened to
individual
Kill for me.
characters
Or not Kill, sorry.
instead of the overall.
I was say, I like Coco.
I was about to say, don't you be dissing my home anime, man. That's the anime I watch when I'm depressed.
No, what's the other one? I can't remember its damn name. They screwed it over because the manga was good and they didn't follow.
Akagami Kill.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean the? Oh, I thought you were talking about The Promised Neverland, where the first season was
contract with Stan. No.
I like the second season purely for I know they
Eat a shiny
do
rock.
better in the third.
Rock has
I
magic.
knew that wasn't going
And
to
if
be
Bean
a
ever
good show for me to
barfs
watch
up the
because
rock,
they could not pull off the
if someone ever gets the rock out of the bean, they'll lose the magic. I don't know.
The manga panels had a lot of
That's the first
really
idea I
drastic
think of.
colors that I enjoyed.
I don't know.
Like they were so good for those the
There's
page
a bean.
turners, and then the anime just did.
It's a bean, it's a bean, it's a
Like,
bean,
that, really? That's how
it's
you're
an
gonna handle that?
axolotl.
You're gonna cut
It's
from.
a bean, it's
You know what would
an
be better if you,
axolotl.
focused in on their eyeballs, did a reflection of what they're seeing, and then have them blink. How about that?
That would be.
Ezreal?
Yeah.
No.
What
I'm
I'm
still waiting
hoping
for Chainsaw Man.
Hell yeah.
I'm hoping
Oh.
to see once Land of the Lustrous manga finished, if they're gonna make a second half Land
They
of the
started
Lustrous. 'Cause
updating
that-
it.
Look, if Penny and
They
Saga.
started
Void would not be
When
magical.
is
Void
I think
can't
I
do
have up to
magic.
11. Is the 12th edition out yet?
The most recent chapter was released.
No.
I'm buying them by the book, so I'm not reading them
fuck.
online.
I'm reading them.
Shell's like
can't
off
find
in
them
the
anywhere.
universe. Shell's off doing her thing. Just give it to Bean. No, give it to Benito.
21st, 2023.
Well, Benito's already a god, technically. To be fair.
Mine
To be fair, Benito's already a god.
Sag.
Mine carries things and updates on the weekly, and it's great because they realize that it sells.
Well, yeah, it's
you see
fucking
the
Land
trick
of the
with,
Lustrous, and they're finally coming off break. What do you mean?
No, I mean.
They do
anime
breathe with
manga
those.
Sells, and
Oh,
they
well,
have it like
yeah.
on the
It
front
probably
table.
costs less money for me to just buy it by the book than for me to pay subscriptions to read it online. Because they also don't like
I don't pay
pirating manga.
subscriptions. I don't pay
My
subscriptions.
favorite thing is you can tell the person who understands that the anime sells well doesn't understand why, because Monster Musume was on the front table for a while, and I was like, do they really? Yeah. Okay.
I haven't watched a lot of anime in a while just because I don't like sit down and do it. I don't have
If people
time.
show up.
When I watch anime, I usually binge it, and then I
know
won't
Bibis
touch
is getting
anime
on
for
right
like
now.
6 months, and then I binge it, and then I don't touch anime for 6 months.
So I can't
Skull doesn't know if he's coming.
I can't
So-
stay on for too long. I don't know if I want,
I know.
like, cuz it's basically I stay for this, or I can get off, go do my chores, and then I can come on for PL potentially.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I forget it's a
I'm
Thursday.
going to PL later.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. So I could go to PL, but I have to get all my I feel like I should get all my chores done before that, just in case.
Why is this 30 megabytes?
Well, I can technically
What
do
is-
PL because I can stay up until 1, Dave.
This model, so...
And I could go for like an hour, basically.
What's this one?
How big
Yeah.
is
This
this
one.
I have 40 minutes to
I'm
decide.
curious. Oh, it's only 15. That's not much for being that one. What about the other one? Why are both of these?
If I
almost the
nap
same
now,
size?
I will
don't
sleep.
know.
I will not nap. I will sleep.
It's probably all the textures.
Yeah, I think BB's model. I'm glad I'm gonna be reworking.
I would just
her,
be
like,
doing some
model
doing some
overall
dishes,
soon, because
doing
I
my
think it's just a
chores.
lot of the textures and how I
And then I would be getting back on
I probably just need to
doing
fix that. So.
Doing that little bit of RP. Because it would literally, I would be staying for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then getting off. Because I need to go to get relaxed before I go to bed, so I need at least 30 minutes to kind of relax and vibe before I go to sleep at 1.
But about a year ago is when I started learning to make models, so I think maps would be probably a good thing to learn about now.
I'm working on maps.
God, just to...
That's also technically something I could do.
Working on a lot of maps.
I could get off and just work on the map a little bit.
Yeah,
which map are
that's
you
your
working
choice.
On, you can say.
A sneaky one.
They are working on some
one.
things for me. It's a secret project for me.
Secret project.
Ooh.
It looks really cool so far, and it's only in the base stages.
It does look really good.
It's gonna look a lot nicer when I fill it out
if you work
foliage.
on it. Yeah, well, when you work on it, let me know. Send me updates.
Yeah.
I might make a map for the PG spaceship, since it's a C-class cargo ship. It'll be mostly like the front. Will probably be a couple rooms, and then mostly like a cargo bay, and that'll be it. So it's not super big.
Yeah, that's understandable. There's a lot of assets for like things like ships, so you'll probably have an easier time doing it.
Thinking of using the Metroid Other M ship assets as a base, and then adding on to that.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe. It would be cool if I could get the room assets from shoot, what's that game called? The one that was like sold really well and then it was shit for a while and then it got updates eventually.
FNAF?
No Man's Sky.
It was the No Man's Sky, that one. I wish there was a way to get the assets from that and then modularly
it's my
use
gills.
those pieces to build your own maps.
I know, I love them.
All the building pieces. You probably
I know, I
could
love them.
Because
Yeah,
each one
that'd
was an
be
individual piece that you could
Little
just
tail.
piece
Little
together.
tail.
Yeah, there's just something like that, but like actual map making.
Oh, she looks so depressed.
As for the base,
Oh no!
and having a physical, like permanent base until
It brings back all the color.
It probably happened pretty quickly.
Oh, it does.
But then I don't even know
Holy
where we're
shit.
gonna have a base because
I didn't even notice that.
So weird.
Character, not a character together.
Well,
How
I
did
mean,
that
it's nice you
happen?
can see before and after, technically.
How did
It
that
just
happen?
happened.
Because
I probably didn't make the texture just the eyes for the
I
decal.
want to ask other people for money to do it.
But like, it's kind of cool that you can see the difference.
Myself kind of person.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
If you sit inside Aegis and stuff, I know Oblivious since she's made a few maps.
Yeah.
If you have questions about how things work, Aneko's actually been making maps too. Use them.
Like, I didn't even realize one of my toggles brings back all the color.
What?
One of my toggles bring back
There's so
all the
many
color.
TikToks.
Oh.
You like TikTok?
That's a little disorienting.
Oh, yeah, it's like a chameleon.
I died.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll become like.
Well, it's the numb one, funnily enough, so it's the one that makes her look depressed.
You look so
It's
happy.
just her iframes, that's all.
I like this one. I love this. Baby, this on their way?
Yeah, she is
Happy eyeball noises.
I know Sai at some point was gonna come, but she's gonna probably come as Eva first to ask you about Ku.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna talk to me first. Hello.
Oh, is that someone behind me?
Hello.
It's a bit
Howdy, gamers.
I don't know.
Howdy,
what
gamer.
this is.
Also, I need someone to
I mean, I
look at me because I
can-
need them to
I
help
can-
me test something. Here,
Okay,
this will be my
hang on, let me
Still
just-
working on the.
You've become my target. Box. Do you see it?
No, I don't
I
see a box.
everything.
Okay, hit it.
God damn it! Why does this not work?
Here,
You see
hold up.
box?
No box.
What box?
Ooh, I saw
Look
a
down.
blast. Okay, looking down.
I don't know. Let me try him. I need to talk to Skipper because apparently Skipper knows how to fucking get it to work.
I'm looking as hard as I can.
I can tell. God damn it. Yeah, it should be attaching to the torso, but it's I like refreshed the entire prefab and it's just not working.
No,
I'm very.
I don't see none.
In my everything.
Look
Oh, wow.
deeply into my
I
eyes.
will just have to talk to Skipper about it. Help me figure it out.
I see a vast emptiness. It's a void.
Do you know what else you can see? If you look very closely at Bean's eye texture, it says "woo."
Oh no!
attention.
The color change happened.
It does! Oh my gosh, it does! Now I'm never gonna unsee it.
It does.
She's been like this for 2 weeks. Yeah, she's been like this for 2 weeks so far.
You can also be tortured, Chet.
Yeah.
Tortured
Look,
with
here's all
knowledge.
my color. Oh, look, there it goes.
Look deeply into my eyes.
Like, Jesus, that's.
Oh my gosh, you could matte cap something on their eyes and make it like really cursed, like make it like a really subtle, like, I don't know, a bunch of screaming faces or something.
Oh my god.
And it's only visible like
The
if
souls
you
of the
really
damned.
look at the matte cap. Like, it looks like it's just regular shininess, but like when you look closer, you're like, wait a second. Like Slade's Hawaiian
There's
shirt.
fire in the eyes.
Yes, you are. By like,
Literally gonna be just this standing next to him.
He's just gonna be like, I hate my life now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, BB's gonna get taller. Be like here.
No. Sensei,
Get out of my head, Sakota. Get out of my
Stop
head.
it. Stop thinking about
Get out of my head.
Stop. Bad.
BB
out of my head.
No, stop that.
Saya's on Be Right Back right now, so she actually might be getting Prep to come in.
Ice cream and lollipops, small puppies, rainbows. Ice cream
This is
and
my
lollipops,
upgraded
small
rat
puppies,
3.0.
rainbows.
Now with
It's a rat.
Are you flushing your sunroof?
There's something about that.
No. Look at the
Something about
the
that
name of this-
statement.
Look at the name of
can't
the
see the
model.
name.
It's Rat 3.0.
I can't see the name of the model.
It's
Oh,
public.
it's public if you want to look at it.
At 3.0.
Yeah, because it's a third version of the.
details.
Yeah, you can look under their details and it'll save a title of the model.
Rat 3.0.
Oh wait, not avatar. I want to see. You avatar details. Red 3.0.
Now with RGB gaming.
RGB gaming rats.
Party rat.
RGB gaming rat. I want to put one of these in the. You know what? Hey Zao, do you want to make like an appearance during one of my Feywild missions as RGB rat?
Sure. I'm a professional rat role player, so a bunch of Fey rats.
Yeah, professional rat player.
Rat.
No. So many of my role plays devolve into me playing a rat that at this point it's just a niche I fall into.
Yeah, that Sakota came back from her outing yesterday, like fucking soggy as fuck. Like she'd been drenched.
Soggy. Concern.
Soggy.
Where?
Oh, I went to Orlando. It was raining very bad.
Right.
RGB
Oh, right.
gamer
There's
coffin.
still, like, singe marks on his jacket.
Oh my god, Saya's been BRB for almost an hour. Oh god.
Is she
Oh.
good?
I think she might be getting water because she did have like a combat
Brandon,
mission.
Why is the fucking finger not doing finger things? This is why the index controllers frustrate the shit out of me. Does anybody do you have this problem, Mary, where your index finger on your right hand doesn't want to open up all the way?
Yeah, I have it from time to time.
I always have one finger that's being
I
weird.
always have it on my left hand. I'm just on desktop right now, so I can't.
I kind of just
really-
wiggle until they stand straight, or I'll grip and then I'll let go. See, like it's happening right now, and then I'll grip and I'll let go, and then it's fixed.
Okay. I wonder if it's
if you want
I'm
me
wondering if
to-
it's a calibration thing.
If you want me to add a specific texture to the rat, just send me a picture of the
Yeah,
rat, and then I can probably
know.
make it in like 5 minutes.
Dude, I can tell you, just put glitter on it. I can tell
can
you
you go
right now,
back
just
to the
put
red
glitter
rat?
on it.
Can you go back to the red rat?
Red.
This
I
one?
need you to give it a little blue bow and a little dice hanging on the tail.
Okay, that's a little bit more than just, you know,
I'm just saying
bit
add
more than just a
glitter.
texture
Add a
change.
glitter
Rats,
toggle.
You have to have
If
the
you
chaos
want-
rat.
If you want the actual model, I can just give it to you and you can add whatever you want
Lovely.
to it. It's just a retextured rat that I found on DeviantArt that I added animations and shit to.
That's amazing.
Honestly, the newest part on working for this for me was the custom animations for
She's so
locomotion,
small.
which are really
she has-
simplistic.
watch her
And
ears.
like anyone who knows a shit
They're so
about
fucking
animation will
cute.
probably take one look at it and be like, "This is terrible." But I did it on my own, so I'm proud. Cat.
These little ear flicks.
Yes,
flick.
it's great. They flick
Love
the
that.
lift. Like she's listening.
on an
for something.
interval.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
it's just a looping thing, but then Shell has.
That's very cute.
I always thought of the idea of putting your ears with a slight weight to the eye bones, so when the eyes
know,
look
I really
at something,
want
the
to
ears turn slightly
RP
towards it.
Calliope.
That's a decent idea.
I've never done it.
You could do
but
well.
it
You
was
could
an
do
idea I
rotation
had.
constraints, but I'm not entirely certain how that would work with animation and with
Go.
I don't know
Well,
what
they
to do.
upgraded over our advanced settings too.
Fishbone gets a little funky with
I don't know what to do.
With
what you
animation
call
stuff.
not with animation stuff.
I
With
don't know
animation,
if I
actually
want to
fine.
go
Like,
ahead
I've
and
got,
just get
like,
off
her tail
and
here is
do
on a
my
Fishbone,
chores
but
and
it's
then
also
go to
animated
PL,
with her ears. That's how they're so like.
or if
floppy.
I want to just keep
But the
waiting.
moment
Yeah.
I animate is also has the Fizbone on it. You
Well-
have to tell it to, do the is animate, and it
I feel
adds
like
an
it wouldn't
extra
be
access
different
to it,
than
But I
any
wanna
other
I'd
play-
say
Because I want to play Calliope,
Maybe I don't
but
know. I've had some issues with constraints. and
I was
Fizbone
about to just
before.
suggest because we got 4 of us in here technically.
Probably
Once
just have
Rock
to test
goes to
on it,
switch
see
to
how it
VR,
goes.
because I think people
For
are
Marge's new model, I
probably
had
going to be coming in
do something
later.
specific school to it.
The Gobbo just, the
Uh,
other Gobbo just requested, so Yeen will be here.
Okay, then yeah,
So
we're gonna have
Marge's
5
new
people here in a
model is
second.
Toggle.
Rock, go
to
get your
put
shit on.
AI on different spots, and then when he's not visible, he just shrinks down to nothing. But with Fizzbones, I found that when you shrink something to nothing, when you put it back, the Fizzbones freak out. So the
Yeah, no, they do
actual,
that.
Fizzbones turn
Yes.
off when it's shrunk. And then there's a 2-frame animation when it reappears, where the first frame is it being put into the place and respawn and resized.
And then the
And the second
Fizbones start,
frame.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the only way to stop them from freaking out. So sometimes you need to do stuff like that, where
That's how you
just
change
split up the
physics on the
frames.
Fizzbone, if you need
Yeah.
to. You turn it off and on and off because it currently
was the only
doesn't do it in real time.
Yeah.
That being said, I need to figure out why the
Oh,
fuck
no.
the invisible toggle never works on this model, because for some reason, even if I manually
I probably just won't say it. It just for very
an
long.
invisible texture,
Mhm.
something doesn't want to stay changed to the invisible texture, and I don't know why,
Have
because
you
by all accounts, it
tried-
should
Hello.
work fine.
Have you tried doing alpha cutout and
I
have
have
you
no
tried
color.
doing dithering or dissolve?
We have no color now.
No,
the color
I
is
should do
going
that.
away.
You should do that.
It just was not
Because
behaving the way
sometimes
Yeah.
Here's all my color.
I have to do all of it at
The
once.
only thing is with Poyomi,
it doesn't like
when you
Such a simple
sometimes
toggle.
with
And I didn't even
Poyomi,
At least I have to do all of the
you
ones that I need to do daily, kind of at once.
mess with stuff behind them.
That's why you do. That's why you do cutout because.
Because I need
speak
to
from experience because I've helped people with a bunch of invisible
get my dishes done, and I need to set up my
Oops, you
clothes
did
for
it.
tomorrow, and kind of roughly decide what I want for lunch tomorrow, which
And hopefully it won't mess with anything.
I might do.
Because I've seen
um,
some iffy
Rock,
stuff.
go get your
with,
stuff.
Poyomi,
Might do
but I don't know what
noodles
they use.
today
Shit
or
on.
tomorrow, because I had noodles today, and I know that that means I probably shouldn't have noodles tomorrow, but I really like noodles, so I might have noodles again tomorrow.
Touch the
Where's
rat.
that?
Do it now.
The rat's on my shoulder.
Oh,
It's in your
yes.
hair. I didn't even see it.
Wonderful.
stuff.
Yeah.
So what you
It's had like a little
Ow.
bit of fizz bones. Animated.
Yeah.
We have 5 people here technically.
Hello.
I should probably rotation constraint its head so it stays level with the ground when I crouch.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's just ideas I have. Right now, her model's in a usable state, and at this point, anything extra I add is an upgrade.
We'll shift over and yes.
Yeah.
Hair came out so fluffy.
It's the baby.
I love it.
I need to put a little.
By the way, what you put in chat was concerning about cold iron.
I need to.
I am not an aegis. I just came here.
Fucker.
I need to put a little switch on
He thought
Calliope.
about that afterwards. He's like,
image.
Yeah, do it.
Be a gamer.
he's like,
You want to see her other t-shirt? Here's her other t-shirt.
Find your sources away from the Fae babies.
Be a gamer.
Gamer. Yeah,
Playing a huge ass nerd.
My chat made
I'm so
a.
tempted to have. Yeah.
My chat made a joke that there should because it's so far in the future, there should be a Fae. A Fae Stardew Valley.
Bring over to,
Oh my god, I would agree.
And it's her chill
Just a Fae version of it. I just come in with like a switch made out of full wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
New outfit systems work.
They're like, how is that switch made of wood?
Alright.
Is it like custom made? He's like,
And then
it's
there's
Fae.
this toggle.
Like what? It's for Fae.
What did you say?
It's got Fae.
As enchantment, so
It's
we
got
can play
Fae
games.
Stardew. It's got Fae Animal Crossing. It's got Fae
Fae
Bowling. What's the difference between bowling
yeah.
and Fae
Alright.
bowling? Well,
I'm gonna skitter into BB's
Yeah.
room.
I'll go to.
Alright, if
I'll
you guys
go
wanna
to
start
the-
role-playing, I'm gonna go back to world hopping for a
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
go to like the garden.
Hey,
Have fun, you guys.
I love you.
Go on.
I'm sorry I yelled at this beautiful boy while as Benoit the one time they met.
It's
See you
okay.
back.
It only made him really stressed out and turn into an owlbear. That's pretty normal.
It was
I
cute.
learned things.
Pretty average.
I learned things.
Yeah,
though,
go
from
role
that
play. Go role play.
interaction.
Oh,
Next
That
time I'm
Benoit
isolating
is. Next time, know that Benoit is gonna pop off regardless of what you tell her.
people. Know that anybody in the medical bay area will probably do that again, so he should just pull them to the office.
We.
The lane stays consistent. Fae Mario Kart. Oh, I forgot to turn off the music so I can have my own music. I kind of want my own movie. I might use Flora's playlist. I need to make a Calliope one. I could use Quills actually. Quills might work. Quills are Maddie. Maddie's is a little too excited. Okay, so ours is not this one, but this one. Fae Legends of Zelda. Fae Monopoly, oh dear God. Fae Smash. No!
Hello?
Fae Jenga. Fae Sims. Fae Jumanji. Fae Minecraft. Fae Doom. Wee. Castlevania. Nice. I like that one. Cold. Is living Fae Jumanji. What the fuck? He's like a druid. He's just kind of a druid, you know? Okay. Go back to auto model. It's splitters. No, it's gotta be some good shit. Hey, but what the fuck is this Fae game you have? It's just the normal game with just Fae added onto it. Five Nights at Friars. Oh god, Five Nights. That one would also be 18 plus. You can't. The kids can't play that one. Oh god, did I? Oh, I didn't die. Okay, good. The mundane place. They get stuck in a fucking for Jumanji, they just get stuck in an average like mall, and the terrifying things are Karens. They're like, oh my god, everything's boring, and they're just there's no magic, there's nothing fun. It's just all. Do you want to buy some jeans? Let's play Suburban Neighborhood. The human will let get a job and find a house. There's a deal with the HOA. The Sims Fae Edition. Variables. Fae fam friendly games. Calliope, get some juice. Some juice. Calliope might not eat very much, but he will drink a little bit. He'll drink. Calliope just doesn't eat much. Yes. The famous. The famous moose. Oh, we're getting tired. Calliope doesn't. Calliope never eats.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay. Good,
That's good.
Good morning.
Good morning. Doesn't seem like anyone else is here. Well, at least where I know. Why don't I make us a salad? Something to eat.
Okay. I'll try. My stomach is weird today. Like every day.
I understood. I'm trying. I'll try and keep it a bit light then. How about we do fruit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fruit is normally kind of easier.
Well, I'll make a fruit salad. We'll do that today.
Okay. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. child.
Alright, you can have apples.
I think Calliope is my only character that doesn't have like a food that they really like.
Is there any fruit you care for particularly?
Not really.
Well, I know so far apples and strawberries have been demanded of me. I guess that's what we'll be starting with.
I didn't
What cucumber in a fruit
eat
salad?
a lot of fruit before, and most of the fruit that I ate before we don't really have here because they're fey fruits.
Yes, the fey fruits. I know, I'm very familiar. It's hard to keep fey fruits alive outside of the Feywilds. It doesn't exactly have enough magic in the air to have it go normally.
I used to really like ice melons, but we don't have those here.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't survive in temperatures like these ones.
No.
They are very good though.
I like them.
It makes me miss the pumpkins back at home. We used to call them plumpkins because they were massive.
They taste different than here.
They do.
Maybe that's why my stomach is so weird. Eating a lot of...
Maybe. It's adjusting to normal, mundane human food is a bit weird. Definitely an adjustment.
Maybe I'm like a dog.
Yeah. I think most of us are then.
Like they changed
Considering we need a bit of our own food.
Diet and messed me up. I haven't had any fey food. Like actually like fey in ingredients.
Yeah, it is the adjustment.
Since the forest started acting weird and I had to move here.
Who knows, maybe I can go to my side of the forest and I'll bring back some plants if they can survive the trip. We'll see if I can make some dinner that night when I get back. There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you feeling okay today?
I think I just caught a cold or something. It's nothing too bad.
Oh, okay.
I feel lightheaded and tired, but it's not too bad.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I will. I'll inform you. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
That's good. Oh, pardon me. Apologies. I just made some fruit salad if you would like to help yourself to it.
I'm alright.
Just on the counter.
Thank you.
Alright. Of course. Well. How was your week then?
Not great.
Oof. I'm sorry to hear. Anything that I can do to help?
I'll be alright. Oh, the jumps are high here. I forget that.
That is
still need to get my blood taken. Remember?
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
I've been
That's
in the Feywild, so I'm finally here to do such.
And I've already talked enough about it, so it's
Alright.
fine.
Okay, whatever you say. If you want, we can get that blood drawn real quick, and I can send it through the lab, and we can get all those results back. Alright? Alright. God, my salad. Calliope, I trust you with it.
I looked up. I forgot there was a light there.
Yep, it's a big old light. Don't ever look up. It's a big
I just flash banged myself. Oh. Poor Calliope. He's got sensitive eyes. Bro, the second that he's more owlberry, it gets even worse. You go blind. The second his eyes get purple, like fully purple, when it's like all sclera, his eyes are terrible.
There you go. Might feel slight prick. Alright.
I'm just
Shouldn't be
holding
too much.
both bowls now.
Thank you.
I know which one is yours.
I appreciate it.
Because Calliope has no understanding of things. Calliope just thinks to exist.
I always hear about this other fellow, but I never actually see them. Well, I'm sorry to hear heartbreak is not fun.
Especially when it's your first one.
I can understand. There you go. Get you a nice sparkle band-aid. Well, I'm sorry to hear. Love is always difficult.
Yeah.
It's sad when it's the first one to hurt you.
I'm not really sad or angry or anything about it anymore. It happened last Wednesday, but just been feeling different.
That's understandable. Well, regardless, I can understand. No fun. And know that you are always welcome to talk here if you need to. Oh. One moment.
It's almost like we have a therapist or something.
Yes, we do. But I'm just saying if you need a friend or... Yes, we actually have. Oh, wait, yes, you haven't gotten to meet them yet. You were still molting. You were bare when they came around. The kind lady with grey and fire-like hair.
Oh.
They're very short.
I don't think I should talk to her.
Well, it could be a good idea. Could help. They're very nice. But you're always free to
there's just a
come
lot
here and
just
if you need a shoulder. I am around as well. Alright. Other than that,
I guess the one thing is that I'm more worried about the other person's heart you broke than my own. Wish I could talk to them.
Yeah. Is there a reason you cannot?
Oh no, not pollen in the eyeballs. My eyes have been hurting lately, but I know why. It's because I've been staring at screens.
Alright, I'm going to put this in the lab really quick. Help yourself to some water. And, we should be all good to go. Calliope, I'm just gonna put this in the lab and then I'm gonna come back and get my salad.
Okay.
I won't touch it, I swear.
I've got it. I'm holding. You should probably eat something too, because of the blood. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at talking.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm very bad at it. I can't say that word. That one's too low.
It's bright in here.
Extremely. And in there, it's bright everywhere.
Yeah, it typically is. I'll take my bowl. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow. Yeah. The sprites are talking about wild magic and the chaos that caused with it. That's just rude.
I'm gonna go in here. It's less bright here.
That's very true.
I don't know if it's just from the molting or anything like that. I feel like my eyes are worse now. Maybe because I spent a lot more time in the dark then, and I got more used
It's always
to
possible.
this.
My Fae will always be used to the dark more than they will be the light. It's always the problem. Not the trouble, even. Oh, God. They're talking about RGB hair now. They could give it to someone. That's why it's always weird. Hello, Sokoto. I made some fruit salad if you would like to help yourself to some. Just on the counter.
Thank you.
Of course. Enjoy yourself. I'm doing alright. I think I just caught a little cold, so trying to eat good. Mm. No, you are not allowed to experiment with my hair. They want to give me RGB gamer hair. That's rude.
I don't have hair.
I agree with Pretty Rocks. Yes, you have feathers.
That's not hair.
I mean, it's typically like hair.
I
I have hair all over. That's fur.
Strand of hair.
Yeah, yes, you do.
One.
But you also have feathers that are taking up the residence of hair.
It's not the same. I can't, like, do anything with it.
Oh, yes.
I can't braid it anymore.
You're not allowed to do a streak. You're not allowed to touch the leaves either. They're wanting to touch everything. My sprites, dear. They're being rambunctious. They're talking about pranks.
Your sprites?
Birdbath.
The ones that take residence in my branches. They're very hard to see. They're the bright little green ones.
Oh, I see them.
Yes, they're very small. RGB highlights. No, you're not.
To you, or that you had them.
They talk in Sylvan, so it's hard to hear them from time to time, especially when chaos is happening. But it's easy to understand. Sure, Calliope could hear them if, they had branches that took residence on their head.
Probably.
Calliope-san.
Oh.
Hi.
I hope you are well.
They say hello, by the way.
Hi.
Hello, sprites. Have you seen Sakai-sensei this morning?
Not yet. I have not seen him.
Yeah, Calliope doesn't have duck feathers. Calliope has, more owl or raven-like feathers.
The branches wouldn't change color regardless. They're purple. Being so persistent.
That sounds like them.
Yeah, typically. Alright. Well, they will be the way they are, and all. I'm not going to stop them.
Life has eaten, like, 5 pieces of fruit. He's been eating very slow.
Oh my.
Not very much. He struggle.
other than that, has everything else been okay, or has there been more issues going on?
Just
Oh,
that.
that's good at least.
Everything else has been fine.
Well, I hope everything does get better with that situation in its own right.
Mm.
How about you, Calliope? How's your week been?
Better than before that. I'm just kind of
Well, that's good.
I feel like I don't like being on the station for this long.
It's understandable. Maybe we can take a trip into the wilds and try and get you around some nature for a bit.
Can we take
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can take Loon.
She hasn't been out for a while either.
That's fine, we can take them with us. I don't mind.
Okay. She's doing really well, by the way.
That's good. She gotten any bigger? Or is she still just a little baby?
About the same for now.
That's understandable.
I still hope we can try and find her parents.
I hope so.
Although at this point I'm a little worried. How much imprinting is there?
Yes, that's usually the hard part. When you find them that young.
They've spent a lot of time with me and Nyla.
Yeah.
And you and
Yes. Well, if anything, I would say to be safer than sorry, we'll give them a good bath and we'll take them with us in the basket and we'll see if anything calls to them. Who knows, maybe they'll hop out and lead us somewhere.
Okay.
But knowing with where we found them, it is depressing enough to think that they may have gotten by hunters. But that is a pessimistic view. The optimistic view is that they are probably just around in the dark Fae.
That would be really nice.
Hiding and doing their usual thing like most predators of that sort do.
Or it's my previous theory, and then I'm really worried about them. But I'm trying not to focus on that.
That's understandable. I'm focusing on the optimistic point of view. And I hope we can find them, but it will be hard, especially if it's during the travel season where they move seasons.
I'm just concerned considering where we found her.
Yeah, I know.
But that could mean that they just took her from
Yes.
them, and
they also
around.
could have. It's also the possibility they could have just found her as an egg and she hatched. Wow.
That would be worse.
They were away.
Then there's no imprinting.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
Oh.
But we're all just brainstorming. The optimistic point of view is the one to rely on currently.
I'm really bad at being optimistic.
I know, it takes a while. It takes a bit to get a hang of. Especially, I understand. I'm a bit of a pessimist sometimes. It just happens.
Sorry for just...
You're fine, dear. You may contribute whenever you wish. But aside from that, I'm sure we'll find them. In all honesty, I'm sure we will. But, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I get it is just cold, right? Those
Thank you, Sprats.
not right as before.
They're giving me health recommendations now. Theoretically, yes, everything can get sent. Unless you have a godly immune system. I didn't think you can. You're a bit too small.
We're not necessarily used to the germs outside of our plane, so we might get.
Yes, we're used to a bit of a different germs and such from human ailments and other such, so it affects us differently. Depending on the sickness, spice can be good.
I can
probably haven't been sick. It's alright. I'm doing well after eating some fruit. I feel good with all the natural sugar. So, I am a doctor. Telling me I should go see a doctor, but I'm quite certain that there's not really many other Fae doctors that are around publicly. I don't like back alley docs or something. I don't think so.
I'd head back to my room or visit the garden.
All right.
So.
All right.
Thank you for blood and
of course.
Listening.
Of course. Well, feel free to come around whenever you wish. Right?
I mean, I know of one. But
yeah.
Probably you might not want to see them specifically.
Maybe. Who knows?
Because my mom, technically.
Ah. Well, I'm sure they are skilled, but I don't think I'd want to travel all the way into winter to find them.
No, and I don't know where they are right now, and I couldn't go with you, so I'd be nervous and.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm sure I'll be able to study myself and be ready and all.
Just
Sure, I'll be all right.
Know if you need anything.
I will. I will do such.
I'm sorry if I'm being pushy.
You're fine. You're all right, Calliope. It is all right. I do not mind.
You know how I am.
I know. I'm just saying I will be all right. It's always just a cold, and who knows, it might take a week or so to get better. Well, it'll get better nonetheless. Anything fun? Anything new and exciting?
Not really.
Well, anything you're wanting to do that's new and exciting?
I kind of want the garden again.
Yes, I'm sure we can find like a small area where we can make a garden at. I wouldn't want to do it up here. I'd like to get actual sunlight and such. Who knows, maybe I can rent a small plot and build a whole garden area by hand.
It would also be nice to fish again. I used to do that.
Yeah. Good. Do that.
That's technically my preferred protein. Lighter.
Understood.
And a lot easier to catch than,
Understood. Well, I want to do so. Hello, Sakuro. How are you doing, dear?
I'm alright.
How was your week, then?
Oh, it was alright. Feeling
that's good.
better.
That's good.
Now that Satan is feeling better, I feel
stable.
Stable is a bit much for him, I think.
Of course.
Stable for Satan.
Well, yes, I feel Slade will always be one to have us worry, but he is capable of his own. Hello, Keith. Oh my. Ooh.
That's something.
Oh no, you just sound like you're in a can a bit.
What's wrong with your voice thingy?
There we are.
Oh, there you go.
That is much better.
Quick update or other such? I'm not going to assume.
Yeah, a quick bug fix, you could say. Yeah,
understandable.
Speech synthesizers and remote chassis are kind of buggy.
I know next to nothing about that. So, okay.
Fair enough.
Calliope, could I talk to you about something a little more private?
Okay.
This is okay?
I'll see you in a minute.
Yes, I will talk to you both in a couple of minutes, most likely. Do have a good conversation.
Oh, okay. Take this with me. It does look like he's only eaten like a few pieces.
It's alright. Put it in the fridge for later, and I'll put some saran wrap on it and write your name on it, so you can eat it whenever. Alright?
Okay.
It was very good. Again, thank you. Give me some.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well,
and I do like it. I just.
That's fine. I know it takes a while for you to eat it, but a lot. So you're all right.
I'm slow.
I know.
If I eat too fast, then my stomach gets worse.
Don't know about okay, but I'm trying.
Seems like everyone's week has been a bit questionable.
For me, it's been through the ringer, to be honest, but I don't want to bother anyone else with my problem.
Well, understood.
Perhaps just over there is fine.
It's rude.
Just did not want to... yes.
Especially when everybody in the metaverse goes so much already. Why hurt someone else with my problem?
Oh no. burp. Good night, Dave. See you in the VOD.
I was hoping to maybe ask you a bit about how you changed your curse, if this is okay.
I can explain a little. Yeah. I used to be an elf, just a normal one. My hair was more like the strand, the braid I have. That's the last piece left. It didn't change into feathers.
Oh. So you did not used to have such darkly colored hair?
My hair is feathers now. But no, I used to be blonde.
Oh. I did not know this. I am trying to better understand how perhaps magic or other things sometimes change people.
A lot of people in my village, every few years, someone of a certain age group will have a curse placed on them. We don't know why or what causes it. But we're called cursed ones. It can be any animal. Normally, if it's a smaller animal, they'll just banish them. But in my case, it's a little more scary and
a little bigger.
Bit bigger. Technically, I should have been unalived, but my parents, they hid it from the rest of the village, and they just kicked me out. So yeah. The more stressed I get is how I change.
I understand this, so I do not wish to bother you too much with this. If it is too much.
It's okay. I'm always stressed, so...
I understand this. I'm trying to understand this because a few years ago I had a few changes happen and have been trying to understand why and how they happened, and if maybe there is a way to stop it.
At least...
If it is what I think it is.
At least for my people, we haven't found any way to stop it or change it. Technically, most don't even know that we can turn back, but most don't get to that point. But at least the only clue I have, I have a mark on my back. All of us do.
Marks that appear. And my eyes did not used to be this color. Or have... There are like rings in them. Like circles. One after another.
But my eyes changed a little too from my hair.
Oh. What color were yours before?
It's just the purple. I didn't used to have
wonder what it is with purple. don't think my hair has changed.
Thankfully. Feathers are not great replacements for hair. I can't braid it anymore.
I guess I would not know. I am sorry. But...
Stiff.
Oh, yes. That makes sense. Do you know why this happens to your people? I see. Well,
If we ever did, it's been happening.
Would have been something. Yes.
So long. We don't know.
Makes sense. That was about it. I did not wish to bother you any further.
It's okay. Technically, I've always supposed to make everyone aware of my curse and how it works. It was something Hybris asked
Suppose
me
it helps.
It does.
People don't panic.
Mm-hmm. I can't talk when I turn, so.
I remember.
The more I get, the less I can talk. Which, in some cases, might be a relief. My stutter has always been bad.
I don't find it that bad.
Weirdly, that's not like an anxiety thing. That's just how my voice has always been. Just a speech impediment.
I understand. Again, I did not wish to bother you too much. But, thank you.
If you do, have any questions or just need to talk to someone about your thing, I'm here.
I do not think it is maybe a curse. I think maybe something else, but... I am not sure. Too many things all happened at the same time to know for sure what happened or why.
I understand. If we didn't have a whole understanding of mine, I probably wouldn't either. I've been like this since I was 14. So
I was 15 when things happened, so I think I understand this.
Yeah. I have a general understanding.
Terrible timing.
Very bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already confusing enough, you know.
Yeah. Puberty and then owlbear is not great mixes. I was kind of constant.
Very strange.
Owlbear for a long time there.
Oh, I am thankful to whoever was able to help you get through that.
It was mostly a time thing. But before I came to the material plane, I spent a lot of time by myself. Occasional travelers, but mostly just me and animals sometimes.
I imagine it was very lonely, but I am glad you are here now.
It's just a little. I'm not now though. Plenty of people around, and I have a we rescued a owl. I can't remember the race off the top of my head right now, but little owl baby. Her name is.
I've seen them. They are very cute.
Yeah. She's sweet.
Hmm. It is very kind of you to take care of her.
We couldn't leave her. Hopefully we can find her real parents. But for now, me and Nyla are keeping mind of her. Sometimes
I hope she
Phoebe
is also well.
Phoebe has had a little less time. Strix. There we go. Yep, that's what it was. Sorry, I've been rambling. I won't.
No, it is okay. It is nice to hear these things. I am glad they are doing well and that you're able to focus on this. I've always found it helps to have something to focus on.
I'm a lot better now. I went through molting, so that was uncomfortable.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. And that was, the later half of that. So that was the better portion. For a while, that was.
Hello, Kisama. Oh, good night.
For a while during molting, I was bald, so.
Oh.
That was awkward.
Imagine it is much like shedding.
Yeah. It's just.
It's always very messy.
Feather equivalent.
I will let you get back to your talk with Bibi-sama, but thank you again.
I did see Hezekiah. So he's around somewhere.
I will probably try to go and talk with him next, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Have a good day. He might be over here. He's over here. I can hear him.
Sometimes.
It is okay.
Which means she might see certain memories, certain events, if they come to my concentration or otherwise.
Hello.
Which means certain things might be heard or seen that I know. And we talked about it already, and she knows if she does accidentally peek that, to never repeat it.
Well, yes, that's always fun.
It was a stress. Thank you for that.
Goto.
Just preventative measures.
If I ever do.
It's alright. You may need it. I would rather... The power of a name for creatures like myself that come from the Feywild, it can bring us closer to you. It's like a ringing in our ear that can't stop until we get to you. Sometimes it forcefully drags us from where we are. Roughly a good walk away. It's a powerful thing. And I typically say to only use it for emergencies.
I don't think anyone knows mine.
Probably a good thing. It's a very powerful thing. It can also be very dangerous if you say it around enemies. And they know who I am.
They know.
People can use it maliciously.
We'll be very careful with it then, if ever hear it.
Alright. As long as I know you'll be careful with it.
To be fair, she'd have to dig around pretty thoroughly to get in.
Yeah, I'd hope so. But other than that, was there anything else he needed to address to me?
Water time.
I'm sure you saw in the chat that I'm looking for somebody to work with cold iron.
Yes, bring that on the station and I'm breaking your knees.
Well, I kind of need to have everything gathered in one spot, so when I
You
do
can
acquire
gather it outside of a location where many of the Fae agents congregate.
I still need to
Or you can at least keep it double wrapped in a box where no one can touch
I'll have
it.
it in some kind of security case. It will be properly labeled in my office.
Good.
Ideally, I would get it processed and then put it in a small box the day that I need it, so it's not sitting around long.
That's good, because one hit of that and it can send a Fae into smithereens.
Granted, it's not going to be a lot, so that's what's good. It's just...
It doesn't matter the amount. What?
It could be dust, and it would still be bad.
It could. It does not matter the amount. It is still deadly, regardless.
I understand, yes. I'll make sure everyone is notified when I do bring it aboard.
It would be advised.
And it's going straight from the holds to my office in a box, and it will be chained.
Oh no.
Good.
I just need
That
to
is
talk
all I
to
ask.
Ion or Ethereal and see if they know anyone who can work with it. Considering both of them are more of the technological based, not smiths.
I mean, they both make things.
That was...
That's all I can say.
What was her name? The, Iron Golem girl that was at Misty. I heard that she has a forge.
Blazon.
Yes, Blaze. I wonder if she's able to work with it.
She's very strong.
That she is. I wonder if she has the capabilities or the know-how to work with the objects.
I've seen her working once, but it was with steel, I think.
I'll have to make a trip down there one of those days, just to see if she's around. See if that's something I'm even allowed to ask her for. I don't know how they work. If anything, I can just message Rayesh and see.
Oh, I'm sure
Might be a good
they
idea
will
before...
most likely be willing. Well, that's great to know. Yeah. Again, just keep the chat posted. I read it, even if I don't respond in it that often.
I assume so.
Part of the job, at least keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, considering I'm sitting at my desk most of the days, I just kind of have it up just in case an emergency happens, but they forget to message the offices. Speaking of that, I need to go over things with the others who
Yeah, Calliope really doesn't. Calliope
the cities without
doesn't want to
notifying
get
the rest
touched
of
by
us.
cold iron.
Or at
Calliope's
least giving
scared.
us intel, so that way we're up to date.
Makes him really, really
i.e.
nervous.
Ion.
As it would make any Fae really, really nervous. And the person that he
Nothing better
relies
than
the most
somebody
on
to come in with an injury
and
that we
trusts
don't
the
know how
most
to
is
deal
BB.
with, but he does because he was on the field.
To my understanding, we have many agents that are not just employed by us, so we cannot hold them leashed to arm.
Yeah, I understand, but as an
Everything
officer, we
everything
kind
is
of
up
have
to
a little bit
fault.
of a higher standard to make sure that we document things properly.
Yes. When they're injured, they come in for medical care. We are here to provide that, at least on my end. Regardless of what activity they come in to do or go out with whatever, they come in with an injury and I treat them. It is the same with Slade. He is partnered with who knows how many other groups, and he gets injuries every other time.
He's itching.
It's a rarity. He does come in for treatment.
He likes to
He always itches when his feathers are
get all
coming.
sorts of odd jobs.
It's a subtle way
the
to like
preserve is
tell
very
people that
expensive
he's
to run,
nervous.
which is understandable.
6.
12 months?
I think
Wait,
it's the
holy
correct
shit!
think that is the correct number.
Holy shit, Tepig!
But it's a rarity that he comes in for.
Whoa! Thank you so much!
Medical treatment or other such because of how many other places he's associated with. Ion could do the same thing, but he still comes in to get medical here, and we learn about what he was out doing regardless.
Thank you so much, Tepig.
Oh, I mean, I do that too sometimes.
Oh my
They're all
God.
regular doctors that see people.
You went out on, if I remember correctly, an emotional escapade where you got lost on a mountain.
He nuked you, False. You just got
couldn't
nuked.
do anything.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even know you
There was not much of a forewarning in the chat room for that when I was there.
It wasn't really a forewarning on my part either. Look, when things fall apart, you start questioning everything, and you just need time to think, and that, unfortunately, led me somewhere else at the time. Look, I was being guided the entire time by Ariel. I just couldn't hear her.
I'm gonna go rest.
Alright. You rest well. I'll stop by and check on you later, alright?
I understand the concern, though, so I appreciate it. It's nice to know some people still care, even though I do stupid things.
I did get some new books to read if you want.
Alright. You'll have to tell me what they're about when I stop by, alright?
They're
You're
non. They're fiction.
Alright.
Calliope is stress incarnate today. Charlie, that's all the time I got. I was hoping to stay a little longer, but it just didn't start early enough. The lobby was up early enough. People just didn't. People were not able to show up. Yeah. Yeah. What's coffee doing? Yo. Let's get coffee. We'll get coffee. I never get to read coffee. As always, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you have a good day and a good day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. We're gonna see if I can nap and then go to the lobby. There's always a possibility I won't be able to. But if I can, then I will. Okay. Goodbye, Gobos.